guys. I'm gonna do a little review on a tank. I haven't done many reviews on hardware. I've been doing more reviews of juices and stuff. So I have here the Aspire. I believe it's the V2. I'm not sure. My girlfriend had purchased two of them for each of us because we were having an issue with our tanks and we had nothing, and that sucks. So, I just wanted to do a quick overview of pretty much my experience with this tank. This is what it looks like. It says Aspire on it. Sorry about the mouthpiece. But, alright, so here we have the tank. There's the adjustable airflow at the bottom. This drip tip, I don't know why, but this is a lot bigger than a 510 drip tip connector, so it's not going to fit on probably any of your tanks if you decide to take this off. But then this piece is left on here. And this also has, if you can see there's holes, has also airflow on the drip tip, if you would like it. I personally don't use it, too much airflow. But this one, the airflow on the bottom, there's two options. Wide open on both sides, there's two. And if you twist it, you can see it closes the bigger airflow just a tad bit. And then on the other side, there's a dot. I keep it on this because this seems to have a lot of airflow and very hard. It takes a big lung, expansion, whatever, to be able to get a hit off of this. There's a replacement coil inside. It's a bottom fill. The coil itself, sometimes, as you can see, will be stuck to the chimney and you're left with just the base. I like the base because it's completely covered in this big, thick rubber stopper type of thing, which is good. I have not had any leaks with this. The only issue is, look at the coil sometimes comes off, but you would drip inside. You know your limits. Don't go above where you will see the ridges here. You see there's like a little square cutout. That's where the cotton is shown. To me personally, with my experience with this tank, it's 50-50. Vapor production is, it could be better, honestly. I don't know if it's just me, because my girlfriend said she does not have this issue, but she says she gets great flavor off of it, that she has just the same issue with the airflow. There's too much airflow, even when the drip tip is not open. I've been keeping it so that way it's at the small little dot thing. Little dot on one side, and then the big airflow is restricted just a tad bit. But this is the vapor production. It's not bad. To me, I feel like flavor is a tad bit restricted on this. The bottom heats up a bit. The replacement coils, I'm using my Snow Wolf Mini. It's running at 4.42. 4.2. Oh my god, then there'd be nothing. No vapor at all. Honestly, I like the design is nice and everything, but it wouldn't be my first choice of a tank, to be honest. I like it's a bit of a wide bore. I like the feeling of the wide bore when it's like generic little small metal tubing type of mouthpiece. It kind of like, I feel like I'm sucking on a straw. So like I said, this is not a bad tank. It's just not something that I would recommend right away. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, what else can I say? The design is nice. I like it. It looks nice with my mod. Stainless steel. I don't know if it comes in any other colors, but honestly, the only issues that I'm having with this tank is that it's heating up a bit on the base, and I get nervous that sometimes if I try to fire and the temperature's too high, the snow wolf will cut me off and say high temperature. I don't want anything bad to happen, batteries blowing up and stuff like that. The coil, it can get messy because it gets stuck on the chimney, and if you want to take it off and put it in there so it's easier for you to drip into the tank, you're gonna get juice on your hands and stuff like that. The only issue that I'm really having, that seems to be my only issue, my girlfriend doesn't have this issue, I feel like I'm not getting the flavor off of it. It's a new coil, I replaced it. Spit back, I have not gotten any spit back from this tank, which is a plus. It holds a decent amount of juice. It's not really, I heard some people said it's a juice guzzler for them. To me, I feel like the juice lasts a lot longer. The TFE4 tank definitely takes a lot more juice than this tank. Obviously, it's bigger. I have it here as a size comparison. You can tell it's a bit fatter. It takes a lot more juice, and this one actually guzzles the juice like crazy. You will go through a lot of juice in one day. But that's about it. This is the Aspire V2 replacement coils you can buy. They're vertical coils. Maybe I can show you the coils actually. The coil. It is a vertical coil. I'm gonna use my sleeve. I don't want to get it all juiced up. Get all juicy. There's a mesh screen that is around where the cotton is, and right in the center, going all the way up the big hole, all the way up from the bottom to the top, has a vertical coil. So there you go. You'll see there's the cotton on the sides. So pretty much this is what it should look like when you take it off the base, when you go to fill it. And make sure you sticking it inside. Try not to get it inside of the chimney middle piece. You don't want any spit back or getting in the wrong places and destroying your mod or anything. Sorry about that one, but there's the coil inside. Always recommended when you're first using a new coil is drip a little dot on each spot of the cotton, and then around the edges where the mesh is, and it will look like it's bubbling up, but eventually it will sink down through the mesh, and then you put it on and screw it, and there's little box square-like cutouts on this base piece, and that's where the juice is flowing straight into the cotton to keep it saturated. So I get juice all over my hands. That's the tank. I may be doing another review very shortly. I am expecting a Legend Lotus tank. It's a tiny little tank, and it's all black glass, black body piece, frame, whatever you would like to call it. And I will be getting a Fuchai 200 watt, which I'm very excited about. I will be doing a review on that, an unboxing as well, and then later on, with more experience on the mod, I will be doing a review on it, the different features it may have, the pros and the cons of the mod, the structure, the software, hardware, whatever you would like to call it. So yeah, vape on and vape Boston.